You what, mate? What guy? Oh, I'm getting shredded to pieces for that. What's going on, everybody? This is Ryder in Red and the beautiful Black Fury, and I'm just checking in on you from Massachusetts, Boston. Alright, so it's getting really cold here, and I'm trying to stack up on some footage for the upcoming winter off-riding season, because we don't ride during winter. And so I figured I'm gonna talk about one question that I get quite a lot, and that is, why don't you ride during winter? Oh, there's a van that is trying to pass me. I don't think so, brother. Oh, let's try it again. Nah, he gave up. Oh man, this is just awesome. Although the sad thing is, I'm enjoying the last days. I can't ride basically, because the weather next week is gonna be freaking cold. Alright, so I've been checking Reddit and all kinds of forums about motorcycling, and under a lot of questions of what are you gonna do during the off season, a lot of people are like, why don't you just ride? Well, you know, not everybody lives in fucking California or what have you there. It can get colder. Really colder. And by that I mean it can go to minus 20 here. But even when it is, right now it's 12, 14 degrees, and it's already freezing. And yeah, I know there is like some heating gear, there is all kinds of interesting things to make riding bearable. But I still feel like there is a couple of things that, you know, you're better off just not riding. Alright, now before I go in more details, I gotta first get rid of this fuel light. Alright, fuel, the sex juice, the whatever is done. So we can get into more details. Let me just switch lanes here. Right now you might have noticed I'm checking far more times when I'm changing lanes and, you know, being overall cautious. Why? Because number one, the overall amount of bikers just reduces when it's winter. And cars are just not used to having bikes kind of zoom past them. So I'm being extra cautious right now. You really can't blame them. That's one thing I also mentioned during the starting of the next season. You gotta be careful. A lot of people forgot there are bikes out there. So during winter, if there's just one or two bikes and you have heated gear and all that, but the car drivers have totally forgotten about bikes and don't drive as cautiously, you're in for some bad news, man. You're gonna get real fucked up day. Oh my god. The cultural appropriation of other vloggers, man. Wait. Was there a collision there? I think those two cars had collided somehow. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's fucking dangerous out here during winter. And it's not even full winter. Let me just really reset my sex juice meter. Do you guys reset your trip meter? You know, when you refuel? Come on. Yeah. Alright, so number 2. And this is one thing a lot of people kind of miss. Yeah, that seems like a collision to me, man. Holy shit. That far, though? Alright, number 2. See, when it's cold out there, not only you get cold, not only the air is cold, but the roads are cold too. The asphalt, tarmac, concrete, what have you. That shit gets cold, man. And when that shit gets cold, you know what you lose? You lose traction. I mean, sure, there's like more cold resistant tires and all that, but not every bike comes like that. Not every tire is made equal. And I myself, with my tires, I'm running Michelin Pilot something. See, these tires don't like the cold. And from the get-go, I could tell the bike was handling way more different than I'm used to because of the cold roads. And granted, it took a little time to warm them up. And now I can be a little more or a little less careful with the throttle. But I mean, that is one thing to keep in mind, that, you know, your tires might not like the roads. Even if you have heated gear, your tires can totally not perform traction-wise as expected. Was that a full sentence? And I know you can take it easy. You can take it really easy. Like I'm doing right now, I guess. But I mean, when it gets really cold, no matter how much you ride, you're not gonna warm up your tires enough for some solid traction, eh? Alright, number 3. Number 3 is one of my least favorite things about riding during really cold weather, is that you get cold. And if you don't want to get cold, you gotta put on these layers, you gotta put on these scarves. You gotta be careful what you wear. And then once you're out there, you realize you've dressed up too warm for the weather. Or maybe you've dressed up not warm enough for the weather. You know, maybe the sun keeps frying your back and you get all sweaty and then your muscles get all weird and you know what I'm talking about. You know, that scarf makes you uncomfortable to do shoulder checks. Can't normally breathe because you're gonna fog up your visor. Just all these kinds of things that make you all kinds of uncomfortable, man. I'm taking it easy on this turn, but this car... Get the fuck out of here, man. They don't get it that they shouldn't share a lane with you. Alright, you know how in motorcycling a lot of your safety is dependent on others not fucking up? He's really trying to pass me, huh? Yeah, see ya, man. See ya. Okay, but rider, what if I feel comfortable with thick clothes? What if I have heating gear and my tires are all good? Yeah, this is where your safety also depends on others. And what I mean by that is you could come with the most prepared gear and tires and all of that good stuff. All it takes is one idiot with fucking summer tires with no thread to just come and smash that booty of yours, man. All it takes is for one moron who doesn't care about his safety to come and end up rear-ending you or T-boning you or what have you. So really, when it comes to cold winters, it's not only about how prepared you are, but also how prepared everybody else around you is. How many cars have I seen that have broken down today in the middle of the road? Guess they're just not prepared for winter, eh? Alright, is there a number 5? There should be a number 5. And I think I remember the 5th one. That is basically... That is just not fun. Just the hassle. The whole like waiting out for the weather to be clear so you can go out, for the rain to not come, hoping there isn't gonna be black ice, stressing out that the guy right next to you might not have normal tires, dealing with all of that thick clothing. I mean, just overall, it's so much hassle that I'd rather park my bike, admit it's gonna be a few months off, do some nice shopping, and then end up starting the season off and enjoying the shit out of it. Alright guys, so I'm really close to my destination, and I want to ask you guys how the season is going to be for you. Are you going to ride during winter? And if you're not a rider, tell me, what do you plan for winter? What do you plan for the holidays? And drop a like and a subscribe to my channel if you like this. I only say this towards the end of the video. I hate the whole bait of like, hey, here's 5 reasons, but first, smash that like button. So if you guys think I deserve a subscribe, totally do that. And go tickle that like button. And And I'll see you in the next... Guys, just let me park here, goddammit. And I'll see you guys in the next video.